Oh man, you I'm gonna tell you something, Tyrone. You have to say the good conversation for your live, bro.
Yeah, I was eating pizza.
Don't have the good conversation before you're live.
Yeah, unless we talking some ratchet shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. Nah, but yeah, watching these heavyweight fights, man. See what's up.
I'm on my way home. If I miss them, it won't be such a bad thing.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because like I said, man, in this right now, it was in boxing. Like, there's nothing going on. Like, okay, I was saying this in Law's stream. Okay, Canelo. It seemed like he's gonna fight Billy Joe Saunders. You know, like that should be a good fight. But like honestly, like I don't care for Canelo, bro. I think the guy's a fraud. You know what I'm saying? I don't care for him. You know, the only thing is, you know, he's a professional fighter, so you know, I don't wish him death or anything like that. But it's like I just think the guy's a fraud, dude. I think he's a fraud. Like I don't know, bro. It's like is Billy Joe Saunders gonna fight the way he knows how to fight? Like, because if you ask me, Billy Joe Saunders should be able to outbox Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
He should be able to, you know, stick him moving on the outside, keep him at the end of his jab, you know, use his legs, use the ring, you know, pot shot him. Like, he should be able to win the fight. But is he going to get the decision? See, this is the things that goes on in my head when I think about a Canelo fight. Because looking in the past, like, to me, he's lost several fights. You know what I'm saying? But he just gets this. But he just get the red carpet treatment. He gets his preferential treatment and shit. And I think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know? I think it's bullshit. Like I thought he lost. I thought he lost the first Triple G fight. I thought he lost that clearly to me. I don't know how they scored it that way. You know, so fucking Adelaide Bird with her 118, 110 scorecard. Like, come on, son. Like, how the hell can you watch that fight and tell me, and you're a professional judge, and you explain? I would love for her to do a video and explain how she came to that conclusion. 110, 118, 110. You gave this man 10 rounds, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's bullshit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the I thought he lost to Cotto. I don't know. I mean, now to be fair, a lot of people felt that Canelo won. Like, Canelo didn't do nothing in that fight to me. Okay, he landed maybe a few big shots, but I thought Cotto he outboxed him to me. You know, I thought he lost the Laura fight.
Yeah.
I thought he lost the Trout fight. Like but he get fucking Mayweather outbox this guy 12 rounds. I didn't give him that one round, and Las Vegas still found a way to give this man 7 rounds, bro. Like, this shit is rigged, dog, for this guy, dog. I don't and it's crazy. That's why for me, I can give a fuck what this. I put it like this, man. I'm more looking forward as far as fights that's scheduled, signed, so delivered. I'm more looking forward to Dubois and Joyce. I'm more looking forward to that fight. You know what I mean? Other than that, in boxing, dude, like, I mean, no, Hooker,
Right. That's a good fight.
Prograis and Hooker, that's a good fight. That's a decent fight. But I'm not the biggest fan of Hooker, though.
He's probably gonna get KO'd. He can't take a shot. Like a good shot, probably not.
Yeah, I'm like, just now, like maybe doing a little replay in my head, picturing how the fight could go. Like, I can see Prograis stopping him or getting a decision at the end. Like, I think Prograis is just a better fighter.
And I think he'll probably stop him.
Oh, good counter.
Yeah, but
the Weco, like,
Go ahead.
Dueco has skills. He got skills though, but he's 5'10". You know what I mean?
This guy should be fighting at middleweight. Real talk.
Good point. Yeah, bro, he got skills, man.
I think that people are putting a little more faith in Prograis than what he has displayed. Josh Taylor was a guy he was supposed to beat, and some people even thought, man, maybe Josh Taylor was gifted that decision. But from what I saw after watching the fight, Prograis didn't go to another gear. He didn't raise the level in that fight, and that was the difference. Now, if you compete with him at the level of where he's fighting, and he doesn't have a second gear or a third gear to take it to another level, he can be beaten. And he's the kind of guy that is resigned to being just who he is. In other words, he doesn't appear willing to sell out or whatever. So he can be beaten. And a guy like that can be outboxed.
Yeah.
So you give Hooker a chance as long as he can protect himself defensively.
Yeah.
I think Hooker, Hooker can outbox him. He'll probably be caught sooner or later, and he'll just go down. I think the Taylor fight, I thought Taylor won that 8-4, honestly. I think Prograis is a decent man. I think he has the skills of a club fighter sometimes. He can easily be outboxed.
Prograis, right?
Yeah, if you can take
but my question is, now I think he can be outboxed, but can Hooker do it?
No, he'll probably go
because one thing about Hooker, you know, he doesn't mind getting into a firefight. That's why like I remember in my time, you know, like doing like boxing predictions and shit, I don't think I watched as much film and did as much study as what I did for Prograis and Taylor. Because like I'm watching Taylor, because the reason why, like me personally, I picked Prograis to win, but by like a hair, because I thought, because one thing I noticed about Josh Taylor is, you know, he doesn't, like, he could box, but he doesn't use his height and reach as much as he should, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he in every fight I saw, he always got himself into a firefight.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking to myself, okay, if he's gonna get himself into a firefight, that should, in theory, that should, in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, okay, that should be advantage for Prograis, because Taylor always gets himself in a firefight at some points of the fight. At some point in the fights I've seen him. So I thought that was gonna be in Prograis' advantage. You know what I'm saying? But Josh Taylor, you know, he did his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll tell you this too, Brooklyn, about Taylor. Taylor is one of the few fighters whose heart and desire match the skill set he has. You don't have a lot of guys like that. You usually have a guy has one has more of one or of the other, you know, not both. And that may have played a part in Prograis not being able to step that up, because Prograis may not have had what Taylor had on the inside, meaning inside of himself. That's another intangible there.
Yeah.
See, because some guys, let's face it, they'll show you in there that they don't want to get hurt or be hurt, when other guys don't care about if they get hurt or not. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And with Taylor, he seemed to be the one that didn't care about being hurt as much. Look at how he looked after the fight was over.
Yeah.
You know, There are guys out there, like, I'm serious. You could hit them with a ball bat, and they still will keep coming because they're not worried about, that their jaw is broke or the eye socket might be broke or something like that. They'll just keep going, man.
Yeah.
And those are the ones who could press through under certain circumstances, depending on who it is that they're fighting. But just imagine if you take a guy who's highly talented and has that as well. You're looking at somebody who's a little bit special.
I think probably after the 7th round, Prograis just said to himself, you know what, I'm getting busted up a little bit. It's a close fight. I'm away from home. I'm not really mainstream. Nobody knows me. My mom don't really know me. I think what we do here is get the final bell, put a little bit in, and just say, you know what, I tried. I think that's what he did.
Exactly. And if you listen to my pre-fight breakdown on that, I had said that Prograis was going to have to come outside of himself in order to win that fight. He was going to have to come outside of himself and make a decision to fight in a manner of which he hasn't fought before, because he's on foreign soil and he's in the other guy's backyard in another country. And he's going to have to ask questions of himself that haven't been asked of him. And he did not do that. That's why he didn't get the victory.
And the reason I think, at the end of the day, people have it in them or they don't. But I think all of this stuff plays a part in being that tough early. The reason I picked Taylor was because Taylor, not even 13, 14 fights in, he fought Ohio Davis, whatever. But he fought Mostal. He fought that Branchik dude. What's his name on the other hand? Prograis.
Yeah, Branchik.
Indongo. And Indongo is a cool guy, nice guy and all that. But, I mean, you know what happened to him every time he got touched. He went back to Namibia to be a police officer or whatever he was doing. How he got the belts, I don't know. And then they had him fight the Relic dude. I mean, I don't know. He wasn't as tough as the fight.
Yeah, Baranchak. Baranchak. He's one of them dudes, man. He brings it, bro. Huh. That guy brings it.
Yeah, but you know what? The problem with Baranchik is he's too one-dimensional.
Yeah, that's true.
He's too one-dimensional. And if you study that dimension that he brings, it's easy to overcome him because he can't make adjustments.
Yeah.
That's why Taylor was able to beat him like he did. Now again, here we have a guy. He had every bit of that toughness and everything in him that Taylor had, but he didn't have the talent. You see? And that's why Taylor was able to defeat him. And Taylor could take it to another level because he had skills behind he was doing what he was doing, not just will. Baranchik had plenty of will. He got knocked down, he got back up, he fought just as hard, but he didn't have the skill set to match what needed to be met in competing with a fighter like Taylor.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you something. Baranchik would be a great fight for Prograis. You know why?
Yeah, I agree.
Because Prograis don't have the talent that Taylor has. It will be more of an even fight and a battle of the will.
Yeah.
But see, again, that's why they call boxing the sweet science. You can't be out there and be dumb, man. Otherwise, your career will be short-lived.
Oh, yeah,
being out there and being dumb, you'll find somebody putting it on your ass.
I will say about Taylor and Prograis, I think about Taylor is a fighter who is 40 right now, but all this tough firefight shit stops there at 157. Once he goes up against somebody with some size on it, the guy's gonna get his back for him. Real talk. Because if he fights Errol Spence or something, he's dead meat. because that tough stuff isn't going to work against somebody who's way bigger and stronger than you are.
Yeah. That's what I say. I feel like when eventually when he goes up to welterweight, that's where he's gonna have issues. I think
he's not beating any top guy there who's big and strong, with skills, because he's going to be outgunned in every department. But yeah, what else we got here, man? The Sanchez, the 27-year-old.
Yeah, man. A lot of these Cuban fighters, man. Like I said, man. I'm not the one to, oh, he looks this age, he looks that age, no doubt, man. But hey, Frank Sanchez, he looked good out there. He look like he got little abilities and shit. I don't see him being a champion though, but I think he'll be a good contender. You know what I mean?
I'm curious to see the Jabba fight, because now every time since he's been put on his ass by that guy, I'll be watching him now. I remember sitting with my brother, and I was like, yeah, he should, clean this guy out. Who was it? The Kalasi dude?
Yeah.
He was like, what are the odds on that? And I was like, he's like a 25 to 1. He said, maybe put some money down. He said, I just have a feeling. I said, really? I said, come watch this. So he sat there, watched it, and Kalasi was funny. That whole fight was fire. Did you see how
that was a great fight, man?
He was like, he put out his glove, like, come on.
That was a great fight, dude.
He fought a little bit, walked him onto the right hand, and then put him on his ass. That was a great fight. That was probably one of the best fights of last year, man. Seriously.
Yeah, for real. Like, I'm telling you, that whole card, bro. That whole card was fire, bro.
Crazy.
I told you I was there and shit, man. That whole card was fire.
That Mexican guy, the Valderrama guy, bro. Once I saw that, it was a special night. Did you see how he put it down twice?
He lost to a vet, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he get put on his ass, boy.
And that guy, the guy who beat him is younger than he is. Imagine that. A guy, 21-year-old, 22-year-old, just did it. Trying to put money together.
Yeah, man. That whole card, man. That whole card was fire, bro.
Fire.
There was one fight. I mean, I don't think it was televised, but damn, what's that dude named? Charlo knocked him out, man. I forgot his name. That Mexican middleweight.
Jorge Sebastian Highland.
Not Highland.
Jorge Cota. Yeah, that was another.
No, not Cota. I'm talking about Jamal Charlo. When he in his first couple fights at middleweight, he fought a Mexican cat as an eliminator or something. I forgot his name though.
Oh, Highland. Jorge Sebastian Highland.
Nah, man, I'll tell you right now. It wasn't Highland. I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Middleweight. Jamal Charlo. Hugo Centeno.
Oh, yeah. Versus Monroe.
Monroe was he didn't fight Monroe. He fought some other cat.
It was a draw, right?
What was the guy?
Like you're talking about.
He fought some dude named Montiel.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, that fight, it was a decent like boxing match, because Hugo Centeno, he's more of an outboxer. Like, he's not like the typical, Mexican fighter that comes in there, flat-footed,
right.
Throwing left hooks to the body, bringing the action. Like, he's more of an outboxer. And that fight was okay, you know what I'm saying? But every other fight, bro, I'm talking knockouts, knockdowns, dramatic moments, fucking prospects losing. It was crazy, man. Yeah, that was a great night of boxing, man. Shit. F.A. Jagba, see what he brings to the table. See, my thing with F.A. Jagba, like, he got potential, but the only thing with him, he's slow. He's really slow. So, we'll see. Let's see what he brings to. Let's see what he brings to the table.
Yeah, I'm looking at that card now, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, that card was fire. FA Jabba 25. He's another one. Like if you want to do the speculation game, 25. That seemed like a reach to me, man. What is? Wait, so I see Charles Martin. So he fought for an eliminator. So I mean, my question is, okay, so is it going to be a situation where Charles Martin fight the winner to be the mandatory, like the next mandatory up? Like how that's going to work?
Yeah, I think so.
This shit be weird, man. How the fuck you make these? That show's an eliminator, bro. Man. Whatever. Yeah, man, they need to announce some fights, man. For the sport, man. Like, you know, when Errol Spence coming back, when fucking Thurman coming back, when Porter coming back. You know what I mean? When all these guys coming back, man.
Yeah,
they're not coming back. Those guys are sitting on the sidelines like fat pigs. And I said this earlier. I said that they are going to be displaced by the Virgil Ortizes and the Jaron Ennises because those young men are young and they're hungry and they're talented. These fat cats might as well go sit their butts down somewhere.
Yeah.
Because they're just hogging up space. That's all they're doing. They're not fighting each other. All of those guys should have fought each other at least once. Garcia, Porter, Thurman, Crawford, and what's his name? Yeah. They all should have fought each other at least once by now.
Yeah. Yeah, another one, Terrence Crawford, man. Who's he gonna fight next? You know what I'm saying? Because you remember that live stream when I was reading down the names of the WBO rankings?
Yeah, man.
Man, that shit was come on, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like me personally, like I'm a fan of Crawford, man. I think he's a spectacular fighter, man. So if you notice, I'm not gonna come on my platform shitting on him, oh, he ain't fight this, he ain't do this. I'm not gonna do that, man. But hey, I'm not gonna do it, but it's not gonna stop other people from doing it, man. Because that WBO rankings, boy, is not a good look. You know what I mean? Especially because what's going on is, you know, as much as we don't want to talk about the business of boxing, I feel like what's going on is, to me, from the outside looking in, it seems like, okay, top rank, they're not willing to make certain fights. They're not willing to make certain fights because you know, the money aspect, like maybe they don't feel like it's gonna draw a lot of pay-per-view buys and stuff. But it seems like the only way they're gonna do cross-promotional fights, you know what I mean, is if they put it on pay-per-view. But you know, are they gonna put it on? But you know, that's the question, though. Are they gonna get the money back? Man, who knows, man? This boxing shit, dude. Yeah.
You can stop this guy easy. You should.
Man, Tyrone, man, you be wanting to see a bloodbath out there, man.
Remember when we were going in on Daryl Washington? I was playing that back a couple of days ago, man. I was dying myself.
Yeah, man. You be wanting to see motherfuckers get knocked the fuck out, dog.
Yeah.
You want to see that shit bad, dog.
What do you think should happen to Gerald Washington? Should he retire?
Yeah, I think Gerald Washington will be relegated to you know, the what's the journey? Not the journeyman. What's that shit? The gatekeeper joint.
But the way he's getting KO'd, man, is not healthy on the
man. He can't take a punch, man.
The Kalnaki one was really, really bad, and the Charles Martin one was just, one shot, boom, good night. You see how he got in there? He was just like, you see at the end of round 4 where he got hurt, he tried to throw Charles Martin off of him at the bell, like, ugh.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn. Salute Jacob Jennings. What's up? All right, Lois. But yeah, man. Didn't Dubois take care of Cajano in like 2 rounds? I know Ortiz did.
Cajano?
Yeah, Ortiz took care of this guy in like 1.5 rounds.
Yeah, he knocked him out in like the 2nd round.
Yeah, it was one big left hand.
Yeah.
We didn't know where he was.
Yeah, that was a beautiful knockout, man.
And he does this face when he gets KO'd, he grimaces. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
When he gets put on his ass, even when his lights are out, he just goes like, ugh.
A Jabba. Yeah, man, that his hand speed is so slow, dog.
Isn't that right after this fight, the main event?
Yeah.
Yeah, both of these will end in KOs. For sure. Have to be. Yeah, I don't even care anymore about the sound of the back row.
Right. Say what?
I don't even care anymore about the sound of the back row.
Yeah.
Didn't Cajano go like the distance with Parker and get like a majority decision?
Oh no, I didn't even watch that bullshit, dog.
Oh, they're showing the highlights of the Jabba collab.
Yeah.
Crazy. He rocked him. Wow. And he's like, come on. So the big right hand.
Usually when guys are like this,
yeah, it's like with Jabba. It's like, you know,
that fight was
the best way he's gonna like get off on somebody is if he throws you know, that 1-2.
Yeah.
But if he throws anything after that, it's just he's too slow, man. He can get counted.
That was my fight of 2019. Jabba versus that Kalachi team.
Like magic. How did I get here?
His left hook is slow.
Yeah.
And here's the jab. This is the jab that he has to use. And turn it over like he did. He put those knuckles into that jab, which can feel like.
And he has a pretty good jab too, though. Jabba.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Jabba is really 28, maybe 30. I don't think he's older than 30. He could be. I don't know. Black doesn't crack, but I think he's like maybe late 20s.
And a lot of times, you know, when he throws that, because he has like Jabba, he has like a little slow recoil. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
He throws the right hand, and it just stays out there for like a couple seconds.
Could you imagine going into a fight like as a journeyman, knowing that you'll probably get hurt?
I feel that's not the best feeling, man.
I would think, or at least he's got to make a Jabba a little more uncomfortable. That was a comfortable first round for him.
What's up, Logs?
Yeah, to me.
You watching it on your Fire Stick?
No, little man's on the Xbox. I'll just listen to you lot.
You gotta put it on your laptop in the background. Just go to the Zip League or Crack Streams or something.
Crack Stream. Okay. Yeah.
Or Zip League.
Yeah, Ronnie Shields said that he wants a Jabba.
Just boosting up my laptop now, so try it out.
I'll put a link here. And,
Yeah, well, there's a lot of concentration.
But you go on Google for Crack Stream.
I noticed something that, Jabba, just finally went to it. He followed
What's it called? Crack stream.
Yeah, crack streams. Brooklyn, do you think Ronnie Shields is good for a Jabba?
I think he's good for a Jabba. I mean, a Jabba, he is who he is. You know what I'm saying? You know, he has a little bit of ability. It's just he's slow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I remember Stormy was saying this. You know, maybe there's things he could do to increase his hand speed. Like I remember he mentioned, like, look at his face. I remember he mentioned certain things like, you know, maybe he could like throw punches like underwater or things like that.
He was on now.
Jabba.
But you know what's crazy though? Like all these people that's that craps on Wilder, this, that, and the third. Oh, he has no skill, this, that, and the third. Listen, when he's gone, because I can't tell you. I mean, maybe Tyrone, maybe like what American heavyweight do you see out there that you can say, okay, yo, this guy, I can see him being a champion.
God, fuck.
I don't see nobody.
Nobody right now.
I don't see nobody at this point in time. I don't see it. I don't see nobody being a heavyweight champion in America, bro. So it's like with Wilder, it's like you know he's gonna be one of them guys like when he's gone, like you crapping on him now, but when he's gone, you're gonna be like, damn, dude, they ain't shit out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you have that dude, what's his name? Jermaine Franklin, I think his name is, but
yeah,
I mean
he's not good at all.
Yeah, I mean he has a little bit of ability, but
I'm not who's fighting at a weight he shouldn't be at. Like he seems hampered by the extra weight he has on his body.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know,
it looks like if I don't know what weight he usually comes in at, but he looks like one of them dudes. Like he should, if he really got himself in shape, he could probably be a light heavyweight.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
You know what I'm saying? Or cruiserweight or something.
Is it Crack Streams?
Yeah.
He put the site on the private on
the private chat here.
Chat on Lars.
You can check.
No, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. You get on that shit.
Go to
your web browser, Lars.
The right hand side.
Crackstreams.com, Lars. you use a computer before, man.
Fucking caveman on this shit.
No, man. It's not that complicated.
All right. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll find it. Crack Streams. Must be a gap in between streams.
It's gonna like the heavyweight division when Wilder's going is gonna go right back to, being dormant for like the next 10 years and shit, dog. After Wilder going, bro. Unless somebody comes out the cracks and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't see nobody yet, though. I mean, Jabba, he's you know what I mean? He's African and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I see him being I can see him being a contender, but I don't see him being a champion though.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't see him being a champion.
He's probably gonna get KO'd or something.
Because like with a Jabba, maybe you could claim him. We could claim a Jabba honestly because he fights out of Houston. He's stationed out of Houston and shit, and he's always fighting in America. But does he have the personality? Okay, let's say let's say he is a heavyweight champion. Does he have the personality and the charisma to transcend the division? You know what I'm saying? Is that possible?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to wait and see. Because the heavyweight and I agree with a lot of people's assessment. Dubois is the guy to me.
Yeah, me too.
He's the guy to me, in my opinion.
Send me an email, bro.
There's the email. Yeah, I've got it.
I'll click on the email and follow it because I can't get it up. It's coming up crack stream, but when I'm clicking on it, it's all saying NBA and fucking. And
You gotta click on the boxing laws. Click on the boxing.
Yeah,
it should say boxing or.
It could be the VPN because he's in another country.
Yeah, that's probably it. Maybe
he wasn't on there. There was NBA, UFC.
Go down because boxing is all the way towards the bottom.
Just send the link on an email, bro.
Okay.
I'll just click on the email.
All right.
Let me know when you sent it, brother. I need to get WhatsApp on this computer because I don't know how to send. You know, like I have to send the links individually. If you got WhatsApp on your computer, you just share the link, can't you? Fuck it up. Fuck me, it's 2:30 in the morning over here.
All right, I just sent it. Yeah.
Sweet. I'll check my emails now. I'd watch it on Fire Stick if he was in bed. But he won't go to bed, little shit.
Tell him, wait, how do you guys say it? Back off.
That's you say that from if you're down from London.
Oh.
Yeah, bring it in, mate. Yeah, that's Cockney language. That. Where the fuck's my emails now? How you can see my emails?
And I like what Jabba's doing. He's got to be circling because he can't be.
What if Kojano gets upset?
Because that's where he's at a weakness right there.
That wouldn't be a good look.
Right there, bro.
When Rosario knocked out J-Rock, I laughed. I was like, that's for not fighting something top tier and waiting all these months. I mean, if he wanted to fight Rosario, he could have fought him in September.
I saw a video.
Laptop in.
Yeah,
I saw a video from I saw a video from Reggie Owens, and he was talking about how it seemed like he hasn't
United States
initiated the rematch clause essentially.
Yeah, I think I heard he's not taking it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard.
By Kojano, another illegal move, and we'll be back.
I heard he's not taking it.
We hit him somewhere.
Wow.
Did you see the link, boss? It's right there. You just click it.
Yeah, I see it now. Thanks, Harvey.
Yep. There's gonna be pop-ups and stuff. Just X those out.
Right. Play. What the fuck is this shit? Yeah, click the link. Where's the file?
You have to click the play button.
I mean, but see, my thing is,
click the play button. I've got nothing but advertising.
Yeah, click the X's on that. Oh, if you have ads, right? Running right now?
Yeah.
What's it saying right now on your screen? Step Up Mobile?
Just advertising at the moment.
Okay, yeah, then you're watching it.
Right.
Yeah, but my thing with J-Rock is like, I mean, we'll see what happens, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, who are you gonna fight then?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who are you gonna fight, dogs? Like,
do you see the fight now laws? It should just be like Fox people.
Got it.
All right, awesome. Yeah.
But I'll do it. I need to unplug.
No, but my thing with J-Rock is like, okay, who are you gonna fight?
Yeah.
Who are you gonna fight, dog? You know what I'm saying? It's like your confidence is that shooken up that. Because I'll be honest with you, bro. Like I still think he could beat the guy, bro.
Yeah, I would have.
I mean, it's just a tough fight to overcome. but I don't see why he shouldn't take the fight. Like, take the fight, dog. What you got to lose? You could try to get your belts back, and later on in the year you fight Charlo, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. Like, I mean, hopefully he takes the rematch, bro. Because I mean, yeah, you know, Rosario, he has Rosario has things that possesses attributes that he's gonna have to overcome, no doubt. But I think he could do it.
Tyrone.
Huh?
You know why he's not taking that rematch, Brooklyn?
Why?
He got his ass whooped. Listen, that wasn't a lucky knockout. That wasn't a lucky stoppage. He got his ass whooped. And he's got to go back to the drawing board and do damage control. See, I'm going to tell you something. Psychologically, what happened to J-Rock was this. He come out in the hometown debut trying to impress the fans with taking a guy who was a dangerous fighter, and it went all the way wrong for him. All the way wrong. And his response to when adversity began was to try to grit his teeth and dig down and fight and say, I'm going to tough it out. And he got beat at that. You see, that does something to your psyche, because what he found out was he didn't have enough to fight that way, and he was losing boxing. So let's not go right back in with this guy, because, you know, we got to learn. We got to learn how to make adjustments. We got to learn how to fight and be more complete and things like that, even though we thought that he was a complete fighter. He may have the tools, but psychologically he may not have what needs to be there. So he's got to build himself back up. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. You know, why run right back into danger when it's not necessary and you're not ready for it? You see?
Yeah.
Erickson Lubin, you know, after he suffered his devastating knockout, he come back, and I think that guy he had it was either his last fight or the fight before his last fight. You know, that guy proved to be a little bit tough for him too. But he managed to get through that because he didn't do what J-Rock did.
Hello?
Yeah.
In a more favorable position.
Okay. Got you. I mean, yeah, for sure. I definitely understand where you're coming from. But my thing is, you know, with J-Rock, with him, with his age, you know, he's 29 going on 30. You know what I'm saying? It's like you haven't you lost your belts. You know, you're not, you know, you touching 30, you know, more than likely, you know, your prime, you're probably gonna be seeing your better days. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, despite it, I still think J-Rock has the tools to beat him. You know what I'm saying? I just think, you know, he just need to change his game plan. I think, you know, maybe he wasn't expecting him to be as strong as he was. You know?
Yeah,
but you know, we'll see what happens.
I think what happened was he literally threw everything he had at Rosario. He couldn't move him.
Yeah, that's a good point. He stood his ground.
Yeah.
But I think if he fought more of a cautious fight, you know, fight him from the outside.
Oh yeah, then he can probably box.
Lateral movement. I think he could do it. I think he could do it. No question about it.
You ready for James Kirkland's comeback next week?
Oh, James Kirkland coming back next week?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
Oh yeah, man, he's fighting for the world title, man.
Is he fighting at 160, 168,
yeah,
like 160?
Yeah.
James Kirkland, boy.
Oh, you're watching it?
Yeah, I'm watching it, bro.
Man,
Round
talk about an
one.
action. What talk about an action fighter, man? My God.
Yeah, James Kirkland. And then Ann Wolf in the corner, she was talking killing people, and people said Wilder was bad. Ann Wolf came out. She was training Kirkland. She said, "I want to train him so he can be able to punch into the skull and take out the brains of the opponent."
Savage. Yo, Ann Wolf is savage, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was ruthless once she Ann Wolf.
Oh yeah. Did you see how she knocked out that big tall girl?
Oh
Yeah.
man, that knockout was beautiful, man.
That's the most famous knockout for Ann Wolf.
She said,
Cuban girl.
Yeah, they said when they interviewed her how did it feel doing that, she said it was just like a release, like a shot, like I busted a nut, like a shot went through my body. Everything released after that knockout. I said,
Yeah, exactly. Fucking would be. That was a brutal knockout. That's probably the best ladies knockout I've ever seen. That. Yeah.
She laid
I've never seen another woman's knockout like that.
No, man, she could punch.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, man, she did. That knockout was fucking thing of beauty, man. It really was, bro.
Her versus Daryl Washington. I want to see that next. I think it would come down to heart, and she would win. He wore out of there.
Tell you what, the Spilka knockout's one of my favorite knockouts of all time.
Spilka.
Oh yeah, that went up there.
Up on them ropes. That is a fucking class knockout. Back Wilder up, backed him up. Wilder's back at the ropes. As soon as Wilder's back at the ropes, bang. Good night, Vienna. That's one of my favourite knockouts of the last 20 years. That
one is up there.
Yeah. That was brutal, man. It's like you know, like when you get a dog and you cower it. I'm not saying that I've ever beat a dog in the corner, but I've heard the saying when you get a dog, when you cower it in the corner and it's defenseless and he can't move anywhere, just gone or attacked. And that's how Wilder was. He backed him up on the ropes, backed him up. Remember, Spilka jabbing him, and then he went for throw a right hand, and as soon as Wilder's back at the ropes, Wilder let his guns go. And
I thought he killed him.
Fucking for real.
I thought he died, bro. Yeah, I remember watching that shit live. I was like, oh shit. I think, is this the first time I'm gonna see somebody? No, God forbid that didn't happen, man. But man, dude, that knockout was that you're right, man. That shit was a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
I also love that knockout when Wilder knocked out Kelvin Price. That was one of my favorite ones too. It felt like he came from fucking out, like from the other side of the ring, man. He just took like you see, like when you watching Giannis under the Kupo, when you see him, like it takes like from half court.
I don't respect him, man. I don't think much of Antetokounmpo, to be honest, dude.
Really?
I got into an argument with somebody. I said, guy is real dookie. Like, you take away his athleticism and his height and him dunking, he's got no skill. Like, nobody would teach somebody to play as Antetokounmpo, a kid. They would teach him to play like, Kobe or Jordan or Harden. Guy doesn't really have any skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
off topic.
He uses his gifts to his advantage. You know what I mean?
But they all have ticking time bombs. I mean, when the game changes again, like Antetokounmpo wouldn't have lasted 10 years ago. It was a half-court game, right? So when it changes again, he'll be nowhere to be found. Just like Draymond's scheme has been found out.
Yeah, but even because we in 2000. Okay, you gotta think about it. We're in 2020, right? So 10 years ago,
can you hear me?
You had guys, you had teams like the Phoenix Suns that was prominent.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
All right, sweet. No, my phone just went off.
No, but I mean, could he have done this 10 years? Hell yeah, he could have done this 10 years ago. I mean, you know, if he played in the right system, hell yeah, because you know, not all the teams were half court teams. Like you think about how the Phoenix Suns used to be back when they had Steve Nash. Shit, man, they used to score.
And
They
everything.
used to get buckets in like 5 seconds of the shot clock.
And Shaw Marion, but you know, the thing with Antetokounmpo is okay. I can go back to stats. Stat was catching a whole bunch of lobs, and even Marion. But I mean, these guys either had a back to the basket game or can shoot the rock. You know, like Shaw Marion, or had handles. Antetokounmpo can't really shoot the rock that well. He has one spin move down the post, and he just kind of jumping for. He'll be found out pretty soon.
I mean, it's one of those things where we'll see what his games look like, because you know he's young. So what is he, like 25?
Yeah.
26? So let's see what his game's gonna look like when he's like 33, 34, 35. Because you see LeBron. See, because one thing about LeBron is, you know, he's 35, but you know that guy could do everything on the court. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
tell you, brothers, it's Sapphire Jabba and Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce, man. These are supposed to be the next up and coming heavyweights, man.
Yeah, supposed to be.
I ain't big on none of these brothers, you know.
I'm only big on Dubois, but
yeah, but Tyrone, I was just watching that round now. The Jabba struggling with Uzi.
Yeah, this guy's been KO'd a multitude of times.
You know, Kawanaki. You'll see Kawanaki's getting interviewed now. You got Joe Joyce, you got fucking Daniel Dubois. Tell you what, brothers, man, these heavyweights are trash now, these next levels. Brooklyn is slow as fuck.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
Imagine these fighting Wilder or AJ, and even tell you what, right? As much as I fucking hate Dillian White, right? Dillian White would smash all of these.
Nah, I don't think he's beating Dubois though.
Yeah, I don't think he's
I think he was. Well,
I don't think he's Dubois.
No, maybe not now, but man, it's hard to say because he was a PED cheat. So if Dillian White and a ped cheated before the Oscar Rivas fight, and just say, for instance, how he beat Oscar Rivas and he was clean, Dillian White smashed all these. So slow. I mean, come on, Jabba. Why are you struggling with this guy here, man? Lacing this guy out. Tell you what, Kawanaki's a level above these, man.
I think Kawanaki, you know, he's tough. I think Kawanaki, he's tough. You know what I'm saying? He got heart and shit like that. But I think Kawanaki's a middle of the road heavyweight. I don't see him being a champion.
He's got to step up for the grace of God. Yeah. He fucking nobody.
Fuck Dusty Miller.
And when Charles
Dusty Miller would take care of these, you know.
Nah, I'm not high on Jarrell Miller at all.
No, I'm not Brooklyn. I fucking hate Brooklyn. You know I hate that fat, sweaty bastard. But I'll tell you what, Dusty would do these, man. These are fucking poor. I mean,
see, because the thing with Jarrell Miller, man, he's been on them drugs. So you really don't know how good he really is because of them drugs he was taking.
That's very true.
Because for a guy who's close to 300 pounds, for a guy that's close to 300 pounds and shit, and you throwing with that much punch volume,
he doesn't want
and you're not getting tired. I mean,
that's a good point, actually,
you take the drugs off. Let's see what he really looks like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually, bro.
So I'm not. I've never really been high on a Jabba. I mean, on Jarrell Miller.
Yeah,
it's just a different time in boxing because you know, especially in America, you know, all the top. Oh, he's down finally.
Yeah. That's what I mean, Brooklyn. I just think,
Down finally.
like, Kajanu's a fucking washed up iron surfboard. What's going on the beach, isn't he?
All right, come on, Jabba. We need. Let's get a highlight reel knockout, man.
Nah, he won't.
Finishing.
Yeah, man.
You know, I do think that's a good. Do you know what I think is a good fight? I think Daniel Dubois versus F.A. Jabba. I think that's a good fight because the reason I say it is because I think they both got trash guards, but both of them like to swing punches and come forward. Yeah, they're both heavy-handed as well.
Dubois would kill Jabba.
You know what, Tyler? I ain't too clued up on Dubois, man. I tell you what's right. Before you criticise me or string me or whatever, go back and watch Daniel Dubois versus Richard Lartley. Watch that fight and watch it close, man. You'll see mega flaws in that fight. And I tell you what, that ref who stopped that fight went, no way was Richard Lartley in trouble. Okay, he went down, but he wasn't in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that kitchen sink, that chinku they brought in his last fight.
Oh, what? What did you say?
That's what we call them over here, kitchen sinks, chinks.
Oh, no.
Oh, we have all kinds of mad words.
Mr. Boxing Today, he speaks about Philip Herkovic.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen him too much of Herkovic though.
No, I've seen a couple of fights.
I saw him versus Molina.
I think he's
my memory. Because Molina is just such a bum, and that's an understatement.
Well, that's the thing. I was reading something the other day, Tyrone. Fucking Josie Parker was asked who his next fights were, and he named a couple of fighters, and then he had Molina as a possible one.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and that's exactly what I thought.
Wait, Joseph Parker said Molina might be somebody you're gonna fight next.
Yeah, I saw it on Google. There was he was asked in an interview after that Winters fight who he would be fighting next, and he named a couple of fighters. And the last one was Eric Molina. I was like, these heavyweights just seem to try and follow who's beat this. I mean, like who's he? Dillian White, right? That motherfucker is the British version of Jarrell Miller. He fights AJ's leftovers like how Jarrell Miller fought Wilder's leftovers, Duapas, Gerald Washington, people like that. That's what you see. That's what you see. This is why I get fucking angry with boxing, man. And Brooklyn, this is why I related to you what you were saying earlier, bro. This is why I get angry. I mean, Dillian White criticizes fucking Luis Ortiz, old, over the hill, washed up dinosaur, 135 years old. Yeah, okay, right, okay, that's fair enough. But you've got the fucking cheek to go and fight Povetkin, who's exactly the same age as Luis Ortiz, and Povetkin ain't even on the fucking same fucking surfboard as fucking Luis Ortiz. So how dare you criticize Wilder for fighting Luis Ortiz twice, but then you've got the cheek, and you're calling Luis Ortiz a dinosaur, and you've got the cheek to go and fight Povetkin, AJ's fucking leftovers. It's a fucking joke, man.
Facts.
Absolute fucking joke. Like Dusty Miller when he was fighting. In fact, Dusty, yeah, Wilder's this, Wilder's that. Yeah, I'm fighting Duapa, Gerald Washington. Fuck off. I tell you what, Brooklyn, man, I agree with you. Sometimes, man, I can't be arsed with this boxing shit. It's rigged to fuck. They're fucking all fighters are ducking other fighters, and the fighters, the black Americans and the black British, or just black fighters in general who aren't ducking fighters. I'm not saying all black fighters, because there's black fighters what do duck other fighters, but the legit fighters what don't duck fighters who are trying to make you forget. Oh, he's shit, he's shit, he's shit. And the fucking fighters, I mean, come on, man. The fucking Abel Sanchez, how fucking dare he say that Triple fucking Flea is on the same par as Marvelous Marvin Hagley. Greatest middleweight fighter I've seen since Marvin Hagley.
I bet he doesn't say that now.
Exactly. See what I mean, Tyrone? Oh man, I don't know, bro. I get angry over this shit.
Yeah.
It pisses me off.
I think I've said this before, man. Like watching Marvin Hagley's old fights, bro. I think he's the best fighter I've ever seen, bro.
You fucking better believe it.
I think he's the best fighter I've seen, dog. That guy's fucking amazing, dude.
My greatest fighter who I've ever fucking seen. I met Sugar Ray Leonard, you know, bro, years ago. I tell you what, I've got. I'll take a picture of him and screenshot it to you on WhatsApp.
Oh yeah, that picture where Laws is looking like he looks like Fanon and shit.
Yeah, that was years ago. Tell you what, Brooklyn, what a lovely bloke he was, man. I mean, I was never a Sugar Ray Leonard fan. My stepdad was, and it was only because he was doing what we call a dinner talk over here, where and you talk about the career. And it was my stepdad's 50th. And my stepdad said, Sugar Ray Leonard's in town. Do you want to go and watch him? And obviously, because it was his 50th birthday, he said, yeah, of course I do. And I met him. But I tell you what a fucking lovely bloke. There was hundreds of people lining up to have the photograph taken with him. And you only got a certain amount of time, I'd say 30 seconds to have your photograph taken and maybe say a few words to him. And I went up to him, man, and I put my arm around him, he put his arm around me, and I said, I wasn't a big fan of you, but I was a big fan of when you fought Hagley. And he just laughed. He's such a lovely bloke, man. And I met Richie Woodall. I don't know if you know Richie Woodall.
The guy from BT.
Yeah, Richie Woodall, former WBC super middleweight champion.
Yeah, he makes a big deal about that.
Tell you what, though, Tyrone, Richie Woodall, man, I'm not a big fan of many white middle-class fighters from over here, but I tell you what, Richie, I give him his due, man. He did what he did. I watched an interview with him years ago, and Richie Woodall always said, I did what I needed to do. I won a world championship. I never thought I was going to be a world champion. I won a world title. I got beat after, I think it was Joe Calzaghe whooped his ass. And I did what I needed to do, and I got out of boxing. Fell out of love with it after I did it. But what a lovely bloke, man. I've met Nigel Benn, another lovely bloke. Got destroying. I haven't met many boxers, probably the only three I've ever met, but these boxers is today's, man, they're fucking hoes, aren't they? Hoes. And that's why people like Curtis Anderson, Blood, Scrapbook Boxing, the priceless. I always listen to a thing what Cali Enigma always says when Scrapbook comes into his channel. And Cali always says, for people who don't know about boxing, he says, for know about today's boxing, you must know about yesterday. For the fighters of yesterday, you must know about the fighters of today. And I always think, you know what, Cali, you fucking bang on, man. You've got to know about, like listening to Stormy B-Man, that great interview what B-Man did with Blood today, where it's very important for people to recognise fighters from the past, man. Because these fighters of today, they're bitches, aren't they? Well, they are in my eyes. I don't know, bro. I'm chatting shit now, but
Nah, you good, bro. Yeah, man. This boxing shit, man. You know, it's not. I'm gonna say this, man. After Wilder, bro, it's gonna be hard for me to get, you know, attached to a fighter like I am with Wilder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of these guys, bro. I mean, you know, for the most part, you know, I'm just gonna watch these fights just to, you know, especially if it's like top guys competing. You know, you just watch it just for the betterment of sport. But too much times, you know, the top guys aren't competing. You know, it's all this waiting around, you know, all this bullshit. You know what I mean? Letting fights marinate, they're not taking chances. They fighting certain guys. You you got guys. You like, for example, what we were saying with Billy Ho was the guy he fighting the great fucking what's it, whatever name he fought, bro, for a title. Dog, it's like it's a bunch of bullshit.
Shit, fat, I eat ass.
Yeah, man. Like, what the fuck is that, dude?
That's what I'm saying to you, brothers. That's why it's mega important that we, as us as boxing fans, man, we must put the old fighters out there to shame these new fighters, man. You know, I've always said to you, Brooklyn, man, like what we're talking about, these fighters of today, they're hoes, man. They duck and dive. All they want to do is keep a belt and fight twice a year. They don't want to lose their own because they dare dip their feet in the water and see what happens. I'm a big believer, man. I'm a very, very big believer, right? I don't know about you two brothers, but I'm a very big believer in if you don't take a chance in life, you'll never know. Sometimes there comes a part in your life where you've got to. I've come across this road a couple of times. I've got to the crossroads, and sometimes I thought, should I go left? Should I go right? Should I go back? No, I'm going to go forward. And if I go forward and I don't make it, then at least I can say to myself,
you had to go.
At least you tried it, Loss. At least you tried it.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? These fighters of today, bro, they're not like that. They get to the crossroads and they don't go left, they don't go right, and they certainly don't go fucking forward. They fucking do a U-turn, they turn around and go backwards. I'll keep me out. I'll duck him, and I'll fight him because he's a weak ass thing. And sometimes, and when they do that, the cherry pick goes wrong. AJ is a prime example. I mean, I don't say AJ is a prime example as in AJ ducked someone. What I'm saying is, Dusty, I'm coming now, Alvin. Why? All right. Dusty popped dirty. And that was a fight what I was interested in. So I don't criticize AJ for ducking him, but he picked Ruiz as a cherry pick in my eyes, and he went completely wrong. But like I say, I go back to what Brooklyn hit earlier on the live stream, man. These boxers are hoes, man. They ain't. I'm from a different era to you because I was born 76. So I grew up like watching Stormy's era. You know, I remember Alan Minter versus Hagler, and Alan Minter said, "I ain't gonna." Not Alan, was it Alan Minter? I'm not gonna lose to a black man, and he got fucking battered. And he threw chairs in the fucking stadium.
No, even like the 2000s, bro. Like for example, you think about De La Hoya, right? You know, when we think about him now, we think about, you know, he's a guy with fishnet. He wears fishnet stockings and all this shit. But dude,
he famously said, black guys can't take it to the body and got knocked out to the body by a black guy.
Yeah.
Stormy.
But
Yeah, the B-man's in the house. Yes.
But
Yes,
one thing about De La Hoya though, man, he fought some guys though, dog. He fought some dudes, man.
Man, De La Hoya was a great fighter. He's fucking weird though, but he's a great fighter.
Like for example, you know, I'll give you this example. You know, he fought Ike Cortez. That fight happened in what, 98, 97?
96, 97.
Yeah, something like in the late 90s. He fought Ike Cortez.
Yeah,
listen,
Cortez. I say 95, 96.
Yeah, whatever year happened. Like nowadays, fights like that are not happening. Nowadays, a guy like Ike Cortez is not fighting the top guys in the division because he's a high risk, low reward.
Yeah.
But in those days, listen, he was able to get the fights, even though he wasn't like the biggest, he wasn't no superstar, biggest name, but he was able to get fights.
Yeah. But he was a threat, wasn't he?
He was a threat. He was like a high risk, low reward. But see, but you see what's going on in boxing nowadays. These guys that are high risk, low reward type of titles you want to put on these guys, they're not getting fights, bro.
Brooklyn, but hold on a second, bro. Ike Cortez was not a high risk, low reward fighter. Ike Cortez was a world champion, bro.
Oh yeah.
He was a world champion, every bit as much as De La Hoya. So the thing was, Bazooka was out there whooping butt, and guys didn't want to fight him. Now, De La Hoya did fight him, but they had contingencies in the contract, and it worked out where you could almost easily say that Ike won that fight. You know? But you're right in the fact that Oscar stepped up and fought the guy, but he was not like a cherry pick gone bad or something like that. He was every bit the champion at the weight that De La Hoya was, and Trinidad was the third wheel in that division. The three of those guys.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But that's what I'm saying. I just you know, it's like you think about a Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying? He's a champion, but he can't get the top guys in his division to fight him. You know what I mean? It's just like when I think about Gary Russell Jr., that's one of the issues in boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how the hell he's a champion. He's one of the top guys in the division, but he can't get no fights. Like, this shit is crazy, man.
Yeah, it's really crazy how they've allowed these guys to duck and move away. Like what they did to Luis Ortiz and Guillermo Rigondeaux is just despicable.
Absolutely. But then one of the issues is the media, they not calling these guys out. They not you know, diminishing their name in the media. You know what I'm saying? And these articles and shit. They when you look at these major publications, they'll still have these guys at top of pound for pound lists and stuff. But they're clearly ducking guys. Like it's shit is so backwards, it's crazy.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said this in Law's stream. You know, you'll have a Steve Kim, you know, who's I rarely read his articles, but one article he read stood out to me because it's like he has an article he's caping for Bivol. He's like he's basically in the article he's basically saying, oh, why Bivol is not getting these fights, and Bivol is just some duck fighter that nobody wants to fight and shit like that. But you're not doing an article that Lomachenko, you know, ducked Haney and shit. Like, you're not doing that article. You're not doing an article of Canelo Alvarez avoiding Jamal Charlo. You're not doing that article. So what's your real agenda, my man? You know, she's so I don't know, man.
So Joe Goosen just said that he's the trainer for Kubrat Pulev, huh?
Yeah, I just heard that too.
Good luck.
Who was his trainer before?
Shoot, who knows?
Who knows, right? Shit.
Sack of shit, bring it all.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I mean,
look at this guy's freaking belly hanging over his pants, bro.
Lord.
You know, I'm sorry. I have to, you know, I had a conversation with Drew Titan last night on the chop session, and we said that we were going to talk about these guys and put these guys down like they have done the black fighters so much, you know. If a dude is a fat tub of shit, that's what we're going to say, you know. and the thing about it is, because look at how they do the black fighters, you know.
Yeah.
When they report on the black fighters, they don't give them credit for what they've earned or whatever, but then they still speak of them disrespectfully.
Yes, sir.
But you don't never hear them say things about, oh, this guy is woefully out of shape. They said nothing about Fury being fat and out of shape, and his trunks were up under his nipples. Okay. They said nothing about that. The only thing they said is like, oh, he's carrying that 273 pounds, you know, but they never said he's sloppy. They never said he's out of shape, because he was. But let Deontay come in like that, and what would you'd never hear the end of
it. Yeah, man.
So you have to start putting these guys in their place by saying exactly what they are. He's a fat slob. They gave him his own main event that he didn't earn. Who did he beat for this to headline the card? Who did he beat?
Yeah, he headlined his own card. His last fight against Areola.
And in the same place, same building.
Yeah, he always fights at Barclays because of the Polish community and shit. Yeah, it's some bullshit, man.
Fox News. No, I'm just gonna call it like it is when it comes to these guys, man. Helenas is showing up to lay down. Now, what round he gonna lay down in, I don't know. But he ain't there to win. You could believe that. They told Helenas when he was getting ready to sign the contract, oh, by the way, you know you ain't winning this, right?
Like, no problem. Give me the money. Give me the check, please. Just gotta make sure it's clear.
You put on a good show tonight, and we'll bring you back in a few months.
Yes, sir.
That's how they do it, bro. Why do you think Canelo was having a hard time finding an opponent? Because there's certain people that don't want to sell out for Canelo and what his team is offering. Why don't you just make a damn fight? No, because his fights got conditions. Whether it's weight, rehydration clauses, whether it's the gloves you wear, you know, the arena, how big the ring is gonna be, all of that. If you don't think those are contingencies that he puts in his contract, you are sorely mistaken.
Oh yeah.
You know, but the thing about it is the guys that are in the sport ought to just say, hey, Canelo wants to come to you with the contract and say, hey, you can't use your best hand. You gotta have one arm tied behind your back. then that'll let people know what he owns. Andre Ward told you when he said, "I'm not interested in selling my old." He said that about Canelo.
Yeah. Was it there? Because I've heard like other uploaders say this, but what is it true that okay when Canelo fought when Canelo fought James Kirkland, that Kirkland, they put in a contract that he couldn't have Ann Wolf?
Yeah.
See, this is the bullshit that I'm talking about. That's crazy, dude. How you gonna put a contract? You can't have your trainer. Oh my god, dude! Like, but then people want to say, "Oh, Canelo's this pound for pound fighter." Like, how do you know this, bro? There's always conditions. There's always bullshit outside of. There's always bullshit outside of, outside of the sport, outside of the purity of the sport. But then you want to say he's pound for pound when he has all this shit on his favor. He could put anything on the contract, weight clauses, special weight classes. Fucking, he had the judges in his back pocket giving him bullshit scorecards. He gets gift decisions. Like, dude, this shit is ridiculous, bro. It's like right in front of your face. But then you still want to tell me, or you still want to put it out there that he's like this top pound for pound fighter. He's the best fighter on the planet. The face of boxing. Get the fuck out of here, man. The face of bullshit, if you ask me. Face of corruption.
That's the dark.
I'm gonna bring my fleece down too.
Is it dark?
Yeah. Yeah, when I heard Canelo was not going to give this guy a fight if Ann Wolf was a part of things, I knew he was trying to set things up, man. But what I found amazing was that Kirkland and his people agreed to it. That was insane.
Yeah, man. The money, you guys get a check, man, and they'll throw everything out the water, man, everything out the window, man. That shit's crazy, dude. Like, fuck, you gonna put in the contract now? You can't have a trainer.
He's looking like he's walking to his grave.
At one point, we asked him in the fighter meetings, the country, chopping wood and getting ready for fights. He said,
he's been chopping
chop
wood.
a lot of wood because that's not training. That's just something.
Like, it would have made more sense if he fought Dominic Brazil.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
This should have been Dominic Brazil here.
Fighters before.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want him to get his ass whooped.
Who get whose ass whooped? Dominic Brazil?
No, I'm saying then you want Kalnaki to get his ass whooped if you want Dominique Brazil there.
Oh, I mean, I just think, I thought it would have made sense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, because I mean, I just want to, as a fan, see make some good fights. Robert Helenius, he's a bottom tier, lower tier heavyweight. You know what I mean? Especially if you saying, I don't know, man. It seemed like
I bet you Helenius throw his punches exactly like he was throwing them as he was walking to the ring too during the fight.
Oh man,
shit.
This should be over quickly.
In the main event against Adam Kovnatski.
I mean, what were PBC thinking?
They weren't.
He said, what were PBC thinking? Yeah, that's true, bro.
I mean, if this was on an undercard somewhere, yeah, not the best of things, but at least it wasn't a main event. But this is a headliner
on Fox. You know what I mean? on Fox. Oh, boy, man.
This is basically playing on like the 18th TV on Planet Fitness is everywhere right now. You know, it's like I don't know, man. I don't know why.
Yeah, he'll probably be like he'll probably be the next mandatory for the IBF though. So that's probably why he's finding these lower tier guys because he don't want to take a chance at losing his spot. You know what I mean?
Be funny if the guy gets the upset.
Did you see Gerald Washington in that
the clip
in
here?
that highlight? He just stood there waiting for the punch. It's like I don't know what be wrong with these guys, man, but I bet every Polak in New York is in there right now.
Yeah, right. Isn't there a large I heard there's a large Polish in Chicago as well, so that should be they should try to put some fights over there too instead of just putting it in Brooklyn.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's why we got all these great Polish sausage sandwiches joints out here. They call them Maxwell Street Polish. That's what they call them. So it's a Chicago staple.
Yeah.
But we done had enough of that Polish shit because Andrew Galata was here, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, he used to always fight in Chicago?
Well, he fought from Chicago, and it's like, Polish community had somebody to root for back then when he was doing it.
Yeah. A lot of people consider him an underachiever, Andrew Galata.
I think hold on, not to change subject, but I'm looking at Jimmy Lennon Jr. I think he's going through like some late puberty or something because I've noticed every time he announces guys, his voice cracks. I remember it during the Wilder Ortiz too. He was like the number 4 contender, Luis Ortiz. The Bronze Bomber. Man.
Lived in 200-year-old log cabin while in Germany. Why the fuck did you put that graphic there? Like, who cares, dog?
It's a nightmare looking at this motherfucker.
Seriously.
I'm telling you, man, these guys.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm about here, brothers, because it's 3:15 in the morning over here.
All right.
No doubt, Lars.
Yeah.
Holler at you, bro.
Salute to you all.
All right, peace, man.
The rest of the fights.
Yep. Yes, take care, bro.
Yeah, man. Peace. See you soon, yeah?
Yeah, man.
All right.
We'll talk soon.
Yeah. Salute, Stormy. Salute, Tyrone. Salute,
man. Take it easy, Laws, and don't duck me next weekend, bro. Next Saturday, don't duck me.
Having to look way up to see the face of Robert.
This guy weighed in at 260 something. Now that's ridiculous. What weight should he be coming in at, Brooklyn?
Yeah, I'm here.
220.
Yeah, what weight should this fool be coming in at?
220 if he wants to be heavyweight.
Yeah,
I don't give him no higher than 225, 226.
Yeah.
But he's 250, 260 pounds. Dude, get the fuck out of here. You're out of shape, man. You're out of fucking shape.
He has to keep this fight at distance and move.
Yeah, with him being short too, it makes him even more. You know what I'm saying? Look more chubbier.
Watch. Hellenius is going to get him. I mean, Kalnaki is going to get this guy.
And I'll tell you something, he'd be meaner at 220 because his ass been kept from the kitchen. You understand?
Well, this difference in height from Chris Ariella to Hellenius is great. So, if you want to stand up,
Look at that belly on that mug.
Oh, look at that belly on that one.
Might as well be Butterbean out there.
that's for certain. And move around and throw that jab.
As he comes in, jabbing to the body, tries to swipe the hooks to the head. Moving forward.
And I'm going to tell you something how this is going to go. When he hit Hellenius on the chin and knock him down, everybody going to go, ooh, right? But the thing about it is, Hellenius is there to be hit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, his chin is all.
There's nothing formidable about Hellenius at all. It's bullshit. Look at his guard. He's keeping his hands spread far apart and low. Get the fuck out of here.
He already looks like a deer in the headlights right now.
And his chin is all the way up in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. It's just a matter of time.
Nasky able to jab and get his way in and attack the body. It's a little easier to reach.
Imagine having to pay for this shit.
Yeah, facts. Oh, yeah, he can get him out of here very quickly.
As Kovnatski's coming in.
Nasky now throwing and able to land.
Hellenius is already slowing down.
Yep.
Even when he's at
Breathing
a slower
hard.
pace and fighting a taller man who's good at keeping range, Adam Kovnatski lets his hands go. He is here to fight.
Hellenius does too. I watched him. He'll leave the pocket with his hands out and his head up a little bit. He's so tall, he feels kind of, you see him pull out with his head like that. Now, if Kovnatski's smart, he'll step in off that time mat as he pulls out.
Hellenius was derailed 2 fights ago. He comes off a win, but before that, he was leading against Gerald Washington on points when he got caught and then got stopped in the 8th round of that fight. Adam Kovnatski go back to the ring, and you know when he fought Artur Spilka a few years back, I actually called that fight here on Fox, and I remember thinking when I saw Spilka and I saw Kovnatski just like fighter meetings and together, and Spilka walking around the hotel lobby, and I'm thinking this guy's scary looking. He is 6'3", 270, jacked. Kovnatski again, not the body beautiful, but when they got into the ring, you saw Kovnatski can fight. Don't judge the book by its cover. Kovnatski knows how to box, and he knows how to fight, and he would finish Spilka off in this fight. And that was the start. That was the start of his climb through the heavyweight division.
But didn't he look relentless against Spilka?
Just would not stop. And I'm telling Joe, I saw Spilka walk around and go, "This is going to be sad. This poor little punchy guy."
And he was a southpaw too. How about that?
Oh, by the way, fear of left-handers is sinistrophobia. That's what you have here. I wrote it down.
Like your hands is down, Spilka. Like, come on, man. Try to play games and shit, dude.
Yeah. Okay, I was reading sinistrophobia.
Hellenius getting hit to the back of the head. Again, we talked about that in the previous fight.
He got hit everywhere, on the leg as well.
Round 2, good action in the first round. Hellenius able to keep a bit of distance in that fight, not let Kovnatski just come in and throw combinations.
Oh my
still
goodness.
outlanding Hellenius by a wide margin. You see it right there in the lower left.
Brian Kenny's such a shit commentator, man. He's so annoying, dog.
He tries to find his range.
Absolutely. Say that again, bro.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
I can't stand this fucking guy, dog.
That dude is a shit commentator. What they keep putting him out there for, I don't know.
Like, you got all these guys. Like, you know who was a good commentator back in the day? You know who was a good commentator? Antonio Tarver, I thought was good.
Yeah.
And if you want to even go back earlier, you know, damn, Kevin Kelly was good too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man.
Good now, man.
It's like why you have to have? It seems like in boxing, you have like the white guy as the as like sort of like the non-experienced boxing guy who's like kind of like the leader of the group type of shit.
He heard him. He heard him.
Yeah, you're ahead of me.
He's gonna go.
Helenas look like he been 8 rounds.
This is what he needs to do. Tarnowski's coming in. He needs to check up and throw him off balance to the left.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Kanaki is there to be hit, ain't he?
Yeah.
Some shots on the way in. Good round for Helenas so far. Able to change this a bit. Good body shot. Helenas to the right hand and another right hand to the head. I think those are slowing them down, Ryan. I'll tell you the truth. They'll never see.
Just chin all the way to the air like that, man.
Kanaki is busted up too.
You're absolutely right, Joe. Kownacki, as we say, that comes right back in.
He's got to slow down. He's got to slow down because he got hit with a couple.
It goes well with him being bellied up. So bellied up and busted up. So there you go.
It's a recipe that works as Kownacki goes back to work. Kownacki will fight you every minute of every round. Jumping in, he's on the way in. Helenas is game, and here we go. Final seconds. A lot of action here in round 2. This doesn't run yet.
These are
I'm
such
gonna tell you something.
tier fighters.
When Helenas threw that 1-2 and then threw a shot to the belly, that changed everything.
Helenas again on his way up for his first 22 fights. Good wins there. Knockouts of Layman Brewster.
Kanaki ready to try to knock him out now because he's like, man, I can't take them belly shots.
All right, here's a little action. There's the right hand, and the elbow follows through. And it kind of hits Kownacki in the nose.
Oh, they still fighting.
The other replay.
They're such low tier guys.
I really snuck in there, but again,
I love it, man.
straight right hand and then a little check jab. Then he gets shot.
Now, if I was in Helena's corner, I'd tell him, man, throw a stiff, hard jab in his face like a double jab, and then throw the hardest right hand you can to the pit of his stomach. He may go down.
He'll probably go down. He'll throw up a whole bunch of hot dogs.
Yeah, he'll throw up those
a whole bunch of Polish sausages in the ring.
Yeah.
And sauerkraut.
He'll probably get up like 80 pounds lighter. He'll be like, thank you. They stop the fight because he won't be heavyweight anymore.
Yeah, he'll look up and say, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
I feel so good.
I'm telling you, man, I'm ragging on these fat dudes now, man. How you gonna come in the ring like that? What would Evander Holyfield do with this dude, man?
Oh, man.
Lennox Lewis, any of them, what would they do?
Yeah. I remember I was watching AJ versus Ruiz, the second fight, and we was watching the shit, and my friend, and you know, my friend he's like super, and he was saying, like, you know, without even knowing who Ruiz was, he was like, I don't know how good Joshua is because Ruiz just looks so bad. You know? You don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know how good Joshua is from that performance.
You're absolutely right, Brooklyn, because after the fight, everybody was saying Joshua had to be on something. How he have all that stamina. Well, he didn't have to work that hard because Ruiz wasn't doing nothing.
No.
To make him burn stamina. You understand? Ruiz didn't hardly throw no body shots or nothing. He just kind of followed him around every round.
Yeah.
Shit, Joshua could have went 15 rounds off of that because it was no resistance.
Yeah.
They must have told Helenas, don't hit him in the body this round because he didn't throw no body shots, man. That little spot in the middle of his back there. He done took a shot back there or something.
Epidural.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. It's like, don't it look like he had something done?
Yeah, probably when he gave birth. Epidural.
Come on, Robert Helenius ain't using no jab, dog. You just allowing him to just. You just allowing him to just, you know, close the pocket.
I'm telling you, man. This is why they didn't put him in there with Dominic Brazil. You understand?
Yeah.
Justina is here. Their baby. Kaz is back home. You see, Justina is concerned. By the way, when she
Andy Ruiz will piece him up, man.
his trainer first because she didn't want to throw off his training. So Lennox, she went and told the trainer first. Can we tell Adam? And then they told Adam. And she told Adam actually. She had, the nickname is Babyface. She put Babyface Jr. on the shirt. Oh man, there's Danny Garcia. Nice, wow, it's nice fur coat coming up out of Philadelphia, huh? Yeah. Like
Fat cat. You guys see Danny Garcia?
He's at the venue?
Yeah, they should show him.
Yeah, you ahead of me. You like 30 seconds ahead of me. Usually I'm the one who's always ahead of everybody. Now you ahead of me like a motherfucker.
Yeah, my bad.
Nah, you good.
Round power.
Danny Garcia.
Fucking Danny Garcia think he is Bumpy Johnson or some shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh!
This motherfucker.
Oh!
I swear to God, man. King of New York looking Puerto Rican dude, man.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Oh!
Oh! That looked like a knockdown, man.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yes! Yes!
Oh, shit!
Stop it!
Oh, shit!
Stop.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Yeah!
Look at this!
Stop it!
Oh! They stopped it!
I'm not too sure that slip, quote unquote, in the corner wasn't on.
Oh, shit!
You guys see the stoppage, right?
Yeah! Oh, no!
Yes.
Now you see why he wasn't in there with Dominic Brazil, like I said.
Oh, shit, dog.
The year of the upset continues.
Man. Even that first knockdown, that should look like a knockdown.
That was a legitimate knockdown. It sure was.
Oh, he was knocked down.
Twice, yeah. He's like, where am I at? You in the garden.
Wow.
Put
That's
Hellenius in there
crazy.
with Fury now. Dude, this is awesome, man. I love it. It almost makes me feel like doing a post fight.
Yeah, he's leaving. Why is he leaving like that, bro?
Where he going? Is he going to get a pole sausage? He's staggering and shit.
Yeah. Wow. Oh shit, man.
Man.
Fucking boxing, man.
What did I say though? When I was talking to the people last night on the chop session, I said, you know, there's always leave a window open for that banana peel. Didn't I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I think that canvas was real slippery with banana peels.
Yeah. Did you see the way he went out totally backwards?
damn, like he left that arena. He left that ring quick, fast, in a hurry, didn't he, boy?
Yeah.
Man.
I would too if I shitted my pants.
He shitted his pants.
You guys are not too much fun, man. Y'all supposed to be laughing and celebrating. It's an upset, bro.
I mean, yeah.
I don't think it was really. I didn't take it as really an upset. You know, I was.
No, it was an upset, man. This was supposed to be a showcase for this guy, Fat Boy.
20-1.
Of course. This
was supposed to be Lard Ass's coming out party, bro.
And they even articulated that, but I never thought he was going to last with the type of defense he had. So
down the road, but as far as this opponent, he was a 20-1 to beat this guy.
No,
I love it, man.
A lot of the guys could have got him out that he fought. It's just that they didn't know what to do.
I love it, man.
Well,
love it.
On his he landed that punch.
Adam Konaki is real good at, hiding whether or not he's hurt or not. You know what I'm saying? He's really good at hiding those power shots that he take. The only thing he does is come forward, and he's always open.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. Now that he has felt the feel of the canvas like that, he's going to revisit the canvas a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to revisit that canvas a lot more because he likes it down there.
That's fucked up.
He likes it down there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, dog. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this, but
and the commentators weren't even expecting that, but Lennox kept saying it, left hook, and he hit the guy a couple times with it, and it seemed like
that was a knockdown, man. That was a clear knockdown. They call that a
boom, boom. That was a 1-2 on the chin. 1-2, and he fell to his shoe.
Hey, did y'all think that Robert Bulionis was even in shape?
That boy fell like when you drop your bag of potatoes when you coming home from the grocery store.
Damn. Did y'all think that Robert Bulionis was in shape?
talking about Robert Hellenius?
Yeah, I call him Robert Bullionius.
Why?
I don't know. I just like fucking with his name.
The round mound of rebound wasn't in shape, was he? You see how he bounced on the canvas?
Shit, that shit was crazy.
He was taking them too, boy. That Areola fight took everything out of him. Everything out of him. He came across as tough, but the fight was too rough, and he's done. This boy is destined to be knocked out multiple times as he get back in this ring. I'm telling you. His punch resistance is totally gone.
I just think his fighting style just sucks.
But I'm glad it happened. He put it on him, bro. He put him on him.
That's crazy.
Dillian White licking his chops. Until 2021.
And the Polish crowd left as quickly as how Konaki left the ring. They left just as quick, boy.
Damn.
They thought this was gonna be a home showcase, another one of these showcase fights. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
I just got a text from Drew Titan. He mentioned that banana peel I talk about. Woo!
He's slipping. Let's call him banana peel.
That motherfucker slipped on a wet motherfucking Polish sausage. And tried to pick it up and eat it with his fat ass.
Man, dog.
I wish him the best, though. Wish him the best.
I tried to tell you guys. I tried to tell you.
The motherfucker needs to go on a diet immediately.
Say he needs to go on a diet?
Yeah, he
need to find a new line of work, brothers. He need to find a new line of work because this ain't gonna work out for him.
Yeah, not fighting like that.
And that's crazy. Hellenius was on his way out. Did he catch him with a left hook near the ropes that dropped him? But it was a slip, quote unquote.
Yeah, that was a knockdown.
Okay, because I didn't see it clearly.
I thought that was a knockdown as soon as you saw the punch. I'm like, that shit. He landed a punch. He fell. Like, I don't understand. Yo, these refs, man. They need some more training or something, though. I don't get these refs, man. My goodness.
Yeah.
Calling that shit a knockdown. It's like that time when Sean Porter in that Sean Porter Ugas fight. I thought Ugas scored a knockdown in the 12th round, and then they call that shit a slip. I'm like, dude, he threw a punch, he landed a punch. Sean Porter fell down. It's like, I don't know, man. How is it like in the heat of the moment you see that's a slip? Like, that's crazy.
Especially when you're right there.
You're right there, dog. And then like, cause I was there. I was yelling from the crowd. I can remember yelling. I'm like, that's a knockdown. That's a knockdown. You know what I'm saying? And then a dude, cause at these fights, there's no like they didn't show like no replay or whatever. So we didn't see it. So I didn't see a replay until like somebody had their phone or whatever. And I'm like, dude, it's a knockdown, bro.
Yeah. So what happens? Where does Kanaki go from now? No more showcase fights. No more headlining in Brooklyn. Fighting nobodies.
I think he's still gonna get fights, but you know, I think he's gonna go straight to the buffet line.
Yeah, probably won't be bothered.
That's the thing. That's the thing about the sport of boxing, man. One punch could just change it all up, man. Change your whole trajectory, man. Yep.
And Adam was giving it to him too. You know what I'm saying? He was tearing his ass up in the clinch, hitting them all in the back of his goddamn head, and he's hitting them everywhere, up and down, throwing combination punches. But that come forward, no defense shit, man. I don't know who thought that was gonna work out. Like, period. Like, when somebody really wants to fucking go up in there and tax that ass, you know? That just sucks. But you got whooped by Hellenius. Man. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
But it just goes to show you that these guys are not like all these guys are at the same level. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? Even like AJ. You know what I'm saying? I even like an AJ or whatever. I think he's above Konaki and Hellenius, but I still feel AJ is more like middle of the road. You know what I'm saying? He's just popular for a lot of people. That's why he gets a lot of this preferential treatment and shit. Because he's popular. You know what I mean? Like a fucking some prom king type of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? High school bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But like,
you paused up, Brooklyn.
Oh no, I finished what I was saying. I'm just saying, like, a lot of these guys are just middle of. A lot of these guys, as you just showed you, like they're just like at the same at a particular level. I think the elite heavyweights to me is Wilder, Fury, and Ortiz. Honestly, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, I put it like these it's just kind of like what you said, but I see it as like it's the same thing basically. But I just seem like with Hellenius and cats and Quinakis and cats like that, it just seems like the stuff that they have in a tool bag, Anthony Joshua has a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like those guys without enough in a tool bag, it just seems like they keep doing the same thing over and over again, going in the cab, getting in somewhat of a shape as far as longevity in the ring, wind wise, juice, battery juice, and just going shooting from the hip. You know what I'm saying? With the same toolbox. You know what I'm saying? You going to Harbor Freight and I'm going to Snap On. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't. And maybe this would be good for other boxers that got their ass whooped by Adam Konaki and that thinking that they could come up and stuff like that and thinking that they can just use their face as defense.
Yeah, but Konaki, he is who he is, though. Like, I don't see him, improving, getting better. He's not all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? No trainer is gonna all of a sudden gonna give him tools. He ain't gonna look like no damn Lennox Lewis and Holyfield out here. He is who he is. You know what I mean? He just need to put his talent up against whoever and hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? Put his attributes against these other guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see him getting any better.
No, I'm not saying going up in there and being super agile and stuff like that. But you got to do something with that. He can do something with his defense. You know what I'm saying? And I think part of that is a little bit of that flab that he got. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody can be trained to do a couple dance moves. I'm not talking about breakdancing and all that shit. But you could be trained to boogaloo. I'm not talking about you're gonna be out there being crisp and all that.
Trained to boogaloo.
Yeah, but at least you can get the rhythm down. You know what I'm saying? Not all the way, but partially. And it's just like he has the stamina to chase somebody down and bop them up for 12 rounds over and over again. He has the stamina for that, but it just seems like there should be areas that he has that he can work on. I'm not saying that this guy can be world champion and stuff like that. Only thing I'm saying is that best foot forward. I'm not saying that if he would have done that, he would have won. I'm just saying put a little bit more effort into your craft. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say that he can't do it. I'm not saying he can do it, but I'm just saying it's for sure ain't seeing shit.
So are you saying is he putting too much effort into the buffet table?
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, straight up. I don't think he's that sucks, man. That's if I was him, yeah, I'd be highly upset with myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate to say it, but it doesn't really, for me looking at it, doesn't look like he made any improvements. Doesn't look like he did anything different than all the rest of his fights.
Nah.
But
nah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you roughed him up. Second round, Robert Bullionis looked like he's a little gassed or his legs is a little shaky. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because of the blow to the back of the head. I don't know. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. From the couple of fights, the two fights, I think it was only two fights I saw. Saw parts of bits of one of them. But it seemed like the announcers took the time to tell the folks that, putting people in headlocks is illegal. What back of the head shots is illegal. How rabbit punches are illegal. And one of the commentators didn't even say that Tyson Fury hit him in that he said that he said this. Well, they said that Tyson Fury punch was legal, but Tyson Fury fired his gun at Deontay Wilder's back of the head. You see what I'm saying? It's like, there's a difference between somebody's turning and you shoot them in the back, and there's a difference between you see their back and you just shoot them. See what I'm saying? And they also said, well, Deontay Wilder hit Tyson Fury in the side of the head in the first fight. He didn't say the back. He purposely said the side of the head. But it seemed like they took the time out of their day today to cover some of the things that were said about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury.
I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, that's just another thing that Wilder gonna have to overcome is just these commentators and these. I don't know, man. Who knows, bro?
I just thought that was pretty interesting.
All I'm gonna hope for, man, is what I'm saying, for Wilder to knock this fucking guy out, Fury, bro. That's all. That's all.
I thought it was interesting at the aspect is that
they
said all of that. They brought up Wilder and Fury. Is like they not even fighting, and so you could tell like they inched it that way. You know what I'm saying? They inched it that way. So it is what it is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's just another boxing, isn't it?
Sucks to be Adam Konecki.
Yes, sir. I ain't like how he just left the arena. Like, he's left so quick. Like, come on, dogs. Like, I don't like that, man. Now, hold your L, bro.
I think maybe he probably was hurt. Probably shit himself. Probably didn't want to sit up there and embarrass himself by bawling in tears in the ring. Oh.
Yeah, who knows, bro? Hey, another, you know what I'm saying? Another guy got to go back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? I thought Kanaki was doing pretty decent up until that moment. You know what I'm saying? Because Hellenius and even with Hellenius, I mean, you know, I still don't think that high of him. Like you see his how with his weak guard and his lack of jab and how his chin is all up in the air and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they probably gonna do a Hellenius. So at some point they probably gonna do Hellenius versus like a Charles Martin or something. You know what I'm saying? That's probably gonna be the next fight.
And them is two awkward fighters too.
Yeah, Charles Martin should take care of Hellenius pretty easily.
Yeah, I think so.
Fairly easy work for him, just like Gerald Washington was. Like I said,
Might not. Might not.
Tyrone, dog.
Had to put that in there.
Yeah, man. Nah, man. You always point out that you always point that shit out, dog. How with Charles Martin is.
Charles Martin will kill Hellenius. He already took care of Gerald Washington. He'll take care of Hellenius if that fight made. I'll put money on it, no problem.
Charles Martin didn't fight Hellenius before?
Nah.
No, they never fought. Man.
Yeah, maybe not. We'll see.
I guarantee everything. My apartment that I'm sitting in right here, that Charles Martin will take care of Hellenius.
Nobody want that shit anyway, so I don't even know why you even putting that up.
Well, you was going around saying that I was living in a nice place, so.
Yeah, I was just bigging you up. You over there living in Joe's apartment.
Man, fuck out of here, bro. I can show this place. It's better than what
Joe's apartment is, right? Y'all don't remember Joe's apartment?
Nope.
Damn. Youngin. Yeah, broke my phone charger. Damn.
Charles Martin walks this earth like a god, so him and his title get it done to the championship. I ride with Charles Martin.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's nice to know.
Yeah, you like you some Charles Martin, boy.
Yes, I do.
Man, Charles Martin, man. Charles Martin, he ain't all that either. I wish that brother the best though.
He better than these bums. Well,
I don't know. I don't know if he better than Adam Konaki.
Well, Kalnaki beat him.
Yeah, exactly. He said better than me.
But that was a close fight though.
Yeah, it was 94-96 on everybody's scorecards.
What was the scorecard? What was the final score?
96. He lost by
that's close. I mean, I remember watching the fight. I thought Kanaki won. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, it wasn't no blowout.
I thought it was the right decision. I thought if Martin had started earlier, he probably would have. He could have done something. I mean, he hurt him several times. But man, Charles Martin can take a shot. I don't count the AJ fight because he got put. He went down. But Charles Martin has something in those dreads.
He got a split in there.
Yeah, Charles Martin is a demigod. Alex Santos knows exactly what is up.
I don't know about this. I don't know. You walk this earth like a guy with 2 L's.
Well, Kalnaki has an L now, and Washington has 4. And Hellenius has 3, don't he? Or 2.
Yeah, it's not too much. It's not too much guys in this heavyweight division that's undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at any top 10 list, all these guys have L's, and that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be walking around undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you fighting the guys you're supposed to fight, you're not supposed to be undefeated, boy. Bro, point blank and period. You know what I mean?
Damn. I mean,
it's
that
glorified
sucks, man. They ruined Adam Konaki's plans to take over the world.
Kalnaki got exactly what he deserved,
I wouldn't say all that, but I wouldn't be that damn harsh, but I'm going to the buffet tomorrow. Fuck this shit.
Just make sure you don't go to the Chinese buffet, dog.
I'm going to the buffet tomorrow. I might see Adam. I'm going to ask him a few things.
Yeah, man. Don't go to the Chinese buffet, dog. You know what I mean?
Like
Charles,
Adam,
the only guy I think Charles Martin can beat is probably God. Probably a 50-50 matchup, but Charles Martin is the man to proven otherwise on Crown Champ.
Damn.
Yeah.
Tyrone be saying that shit like he's sponsored by the nigga or something. Damn.
Yeah, man. You love yourself some Konaki, boy.
Charles Martin.
So Charles.
Yeah. Charles Martin is that dude.
Man, he's a motherfucker trolling like a motherfucker.
That's why he is. He's just a meme. He's a walking meme.
I seen the picture of that motherfucker in the studio. I thought I was laughing like a motherfucker. The motherfucker
he
talking all kind of weird shit. That's an outer space ass motherfucker right there.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, man, none of these guys, man. I put it like this: the guys in the heavyweight division that really stand out to me is Wilder, Fury, and Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, you know what I'm saying, they can take L's, man. You know, like for example, I'm not convinced Anthony Joshua beats Luis Ortiz. I'm not convinced of that at all. I think Luis Ortiz knocks him out with one of them counter left hands. I can see that. I can see that shit as clear as day. I can see that shit happening. You know what I'm saying? It's just you know, these guys are timid. They don't want that smoke. They know what's up.
I want all the smoke.
Shit, Ortiz was winning the rounds against Ortiz was winning the rounds against Wilder until he got caught. You know what I mean? Yep. That's boxing for you, though. These Polish guys, they know that feeling's like. You know what I mean? When you see their guy take a L, you know what I mean? Alex says Charles Martin is a demigod.
Yeah, he is. We better recognize. Otherwise, it'll be over for us too.
Could you imagine it could be a possibility of Charles Martin and AJ rematch, dog?
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, now.
You know what I mean, but my question is Charles Martin going to come to fight this time? You know what I'm saying?
Who knows? You know, I think if I'm Charles Martin right now, I want the Hellenius fight.
Oh yeah, they probably gonna make that fight next, man. That's probably gonna be undercard of Wilder Fury 3.
That'll be some easy money.
You know what I'm saying?
Then after that, though, shoot, he'll be sitting there on the, on the ranking.
Nah, but I'm confident. I'm confident that Wilder's gonna knock out Fury though. It's part of the script, bro.
I don't know if the rematch will even happen, considering what we heard behind the scenes yesterday and over the week.
What happened? What's going on behind the scenes?
Certain allegations of, other cheating, not just the gloves.
Oh, you're talking about with Fury and possibly with his PED test and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, man. If I'm not mistaken, Wilder and his team already initiated the rematch, the trilogy clause.
They did, but it won't. The WBC won't sanction it. If that were the case,
they won't sanction it. Why they won't sanction
it? Was he'd be? It wouldn't happen this year, like because he'd have to serve some sort of suspension from them, depending on the findings.
Who, Tyson Fury?
Yeah, if this A sample rumor is apparently true.
Well, let's see what comes out. I mean, it's been 2 weeks already, so how come nothing has come out already?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, boxing history suggests that it's a high probability of Wilder getting this win.
Wait, why is that?
Well, the reason why I say that is
the boxing part.
I think about Wilder versus I don't know. I think about in the history you got what you call it? You have Max Mellon, like for example, Max Mellon, Joe Louis.
Yeah.
Max Mellon defeats Joe Louis, by stoppage.
Mm-hmm.
And then Joe Louis comes out and knocks him out in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Or you have situations like there's other examples I was thinking about too, man. But I just think it's part of Wilder's story. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't meant for him to just knock out everybody. Let's see, you know what I mean? Because I do think Wilder is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Of course, people are gonna write him off. People are gonna count him out. But I think he's gonna get the job done. And I'm very confident of that.
Yeah, if he's healthy, he should take care of him, no problem. But yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Wilder's not, and then and then also too, this is probably good for Wilder because maybe he could.
Oh no, I'm not going down that road. I'm not going down that road.
What road?
Lose, it fucking sucks. I mean, I heard that all the time. It's the best thing that could have happened to you and all this. If you lose, it fucking sucks. Nobody wants to lose.
Oh yeah, nobody wants to lose, but at the same time, losing, you could take a lot of benefits. There's you could take a lot from losing too. You could go back and say, okay, you know what? Let me improve on this. Let me do this. You can improve from the loss too. You know what I'm saying? Of course, because listen, this is boxing. Like, especially in the heavyweight division, like I said, if you fighting the guys you're supposed to be fighting, you're gonna lose, bro. I mean, it is what it is. It's just what makes this loss big is, a lot of pressure on Wilder, a lot of things that he put on himself with walking out to like tributing Black History Month and him fighting a white boy and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what magnifies the loss. You know what I mean? It's not like that because that stage wasn't on like some regular Fox card. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm confident Wilder will get the job done.
Man, if he doesn't, shoot.
I mean, and then let's just say he doesn't. Then Fury's just the superior fighter. That's it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, in boxing, like especially with social media being involved in the sport so heavily, it is like as it is today. Like, everything is magnified. Some opponent. That's just a tough matchup. I mean, they just got your number. I mean, this is what it is. Doesn't mean Wilder is not a great fighter. It's just sometimes you run into that guy that you just can't beat. And if that's the case, then that's the case. But my question is, can Wilder knock out Tyson Fury? No question in my mind he could do that. He could do this.
Yeah, if healthy.
No question in my mind he could do it.
Hey, man, you making water or something?
Huh?
Somebody over there making water.
Huh?
Thought I heard some. Huh?
Was somebody pissing?
That's what it sounded like. Sounded like somebody was making some water.
Brooklyn?
My bad. My bad, dog.
Well, at least now it's nice to know the nigga washes his hands.
Yeah. I'm civilized, dog.
Sure.
I'm a civilized Negro, dog.
Motherfuckers be on YouTube all goddamn day. I go to the bathroom. These motherfuckers, some of these motherfuckers, they piss right there and shit right there in their goddamn chair. Swear to God, they never leave the fucking keyboard. Grandma bringing them food and shit, oxygen tanks and shit. They borrowing their grandma's oxygen tanks. They about to pass out. These motherfuckers off the chain. And then I put it like, I didn't watch this like tomorrow. All these new Robert Hellenius fans gonna come out. They gonna be like, I told you about Adam Konecki and all this shit. It's like, motherfucker, y'all didn't even care about the fucking fight.
Facts.
They probably didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
I forgot.
You just happy another dude that stay up over here in the States lost, got an L. You don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You PBC and all that shit. You motherfucker just happy he lost. That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what them type of motherfuckers is. Diaper wearing, sit in the chair all day, never leave, whole room smelling like a goddamn a bathroom, a WC water closet, and they want to get up over here and talk about another man. That's why some of these motherfuckers don't show their face. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Man, watch. I can't wait to see this, especially on Twitter. All these, nobody give a fuck about this goddamn fight like that. Sure, Wilder's still overshadowing half these hoes out here.
Oh, yeah. Wilder's going to be the topic of discussion for the next, 6 months up until the next fight. Especially once everything is done.
If I was Wilder, I'd do a black fight. I'd do a black fight fan. Like, motherfucker gonna ask me a dumb question. Man, I'll say, stop looking at me, you dusty hoe. I do that shit to one of the motherfuckers like, all y'all motherfuckers lying on me and shit like that. Shit. Lying on the dick ass niggas and shit. I'm like, come on, man. These motherfuckers are retarded. Straight up. I can't wait, man. I thought this night was pretty decent. With the last two fights.
Upsets, yeah.
That Kanju guy, man, god damn. That motherfucker was just, his whole face looked like you know what his face looked like?
A zombie from I Am Legend?
Nah, that nigga's face looked like a runaway slave's back. Like somebody lynched his face.
This nigga said a runaway slave's back.
I looked at his face. I was like, God damn. Looked like that motherfucker stuck his head in the beehive. Yeah. I was just like, God damn. And then the ref was like, one more round. And then his trainer was like, yeah, one more round and I'm stopping it. Yeah. It's like, motherfucker, your dude is getting his ass whipped. And there's only so many major punches you could take in your career to where, it's a done data. It was some man, oh man.
Yeah, man. That's yeah. He I'm not gonna fry. I was thinking that shit in my head. I'm like, yeah, damn, bro, his face is looking bad out here in these streets, man.
I thought he was crying in the ring at one point. when the ref said one more round, he broke him apart. Look at his face. His face like, I got hurt. That motherfucker got a chin though, but he was getting hit. No punches made him get. He made himself get on the knee. He was like, wait a minute, whoa, wait, hold up. Let me get on one knee for a second time out. That motherfucker called timeout, got on the knee. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. What's the next fight that's coming up that's of some minor significance?
That's
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Let me check box rank.
Oh, Shakur Stevenson's fighting next week?
I would say that. Yeah, he's fighting a knockover job. Next decent one is that cruiserweight contest.
Oh, yeah. That's good. That should be on the zone, right?
I think it'll be on the zone. It's funny because BoxRec is picking Dorticos.
Oh, BoxRec is picking Dorticos to win?
Yeah, British should just kill this guy.
I know if BoxRec bet money on Adam Konecki, I know they mad tonight.
They did.
No, they mad tonight.
I don't know. There isn't really nothing. I'm looking through BoxRec. There isn't shit.
I didn't even know I didn't even know that Fury guy fought today. I was like, who?
Yeah,
and I was like, against who? I was like,
fought him.
Huh?
Jermaine Franklin fought him. Pavel Sauer.
Yeah, if Jermaine Franklin fought him, you ain't got no business fighting him. He had no business fighting him.
Jermaine Franklin fought him.
Yeah, it's like
Jermaine Franklin from over where you're at.
Yeah, but he ain't fought nobody. Jermaine ain't fought nobody. Like Jermaine is still trying to get his training wheels off, and this dude is past that. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you fighting somebody you should have fought in your first fight.
What do you think about Jermaine Franklin? What do people in your community think about Jermaine Franklin?
Oh, what I know, I'll put it like this. He's a good brother. I think that he needs to I just think that, with this professional boxer shit, man, is like people think like, oh, yeah, I come pro, blah blah blah, woo woo woo. The money just gonna come. You know what I'm saying? And that's why some people, they go to that Mayweather gym. And a lot of people suck that go there. You know what I'm saying? Because they think that the money is just gonna fall in their lap. Because they can talk tough, but they can't throw them hands. But I just, I'll tell you guys offline.
All right. Well, I'm about to shut this down anyway, so peace out to everybody in the chat. Jacob Jennings.
Yeah.
Alex, Stormy, Brooklyn, you, Mike. And yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all don't leave it. I'll tell y'all right now. It's like as soon as you end the live.
All right.